Yes, and welcome to another video. I'm LB, and above me is Jordy Party, and this is the preview for the Swindon game, which, by the way, bro, is the most pointless video that we've ever done, because we have no idea of who's available, of what Swindon Town are, who they are they a good team? And I mean, I don't even know the manager. I can't
name the manager, and I can't name a single one of the players.
I know nothing in it. And you guys thinking there, you're thinking, yeah, but guys, you need to be doing the research. We
don't do that here. Because basically, if you've turned on, right, and you're going, oh, buzzing, I'm going to learn about Swindon Town today. Spoiler alert, you're not going to come away from this video knowing anything.
Honestly, you know, give our competitors some credit. If you want in that, I'd go Stephen.
Yeah. Stephen on JGC. I bet they've done intensive research into this match.
They have 100% done the research. We're here just to have a little bit of a chat in it about the whole situation. It is FA Cup season. It's Friday night football, which is weird because I can't remember the last time we had that. But before we get into the video, just want to say a massive shout out to the guys at OneFootball. OneFootball have created an app that you can download on your phone, iPad, and all that kind of stuff. It's completely free to download. When you download it, select City as your favourite team or whoever you support, and you'll get all the news regarding your team straight to your phone. I'm talking stuff like match news, so like team lineups, match reports. You get transfer news, transfer rumours, which is obviously popping right now with the transfer window. And my personal favourite thing I use it for is the in-game stats. So you can go on the match that you're watching and you get all the stats there, like pretty much. There's loads of stats. There must be at least 50, 60, something like that. All updated every second to keep you updated. So go check it out. Links in the description, pin, comment, and QR code are on screen as well. Completely free to download. If you download it, you help support the channel. Right, okay, bro. So we did a video like 2 months ago, I think, and we called it Injury Crisis, yeah. And it was a bit of an injury crisis. It was Villa. We had like 3 or 4 players out. This is like a proper injury crisis. So much so that our manager Pep Guardiola and Lilo also have COVID. Obviously, we wish them well, and we wish everyone well. But bro, this team is just decimated right now. I don't know who's available. I'm like, I don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow, bro. But one thing I do know, the match is being played. We're not postponing it.
Yeah, there's obviously a major outbreak in it. That's what they're calling it, a major outbreak at City. It's actually it's mad because I think there's loads of staff out. Do you know what I mean? It's not just Pep and Lilo and that. They're just like the main Donnies who are out in it. But there's loads of the backroom staff that are out. What's the guy called? I can't remember the guy's name who's taking over. Barello, that's
bro,
it. Yeah.
Barello, by the way, just a quick one. Sorry to interrupt, bro. Barello, he looks like a solid guy. You do not want to. Yeah. We've got to put a picture of this guy up on the screen. Yeah. He looks solid. Imagine, right? Imagine you're on a night out and you see this guy walking towards you at like 1 a.m. in the morning, bro, in the pitch black. He scares me, bro.
No, you know what it is. You know what it is. Is that me a minute? This guy slaps your girl's ass. What are you doing?
I know. Yeah, he's a scary guy, bro. Yeah, but it's Barello, Rodolfo Barel. Is taking over. He's Spanish, and obviously he's one of the coaching staff. Bro.
See, I think obviously we do have an outbreak in that. I think there will be a mixture regardless. There was going to be loads of players dropped in this team anyway. I think it'll be a mix of, do you know what I mean, academy and basically, I think he did say in his press conference, but it's just who can go where because of obviously the situation that we find ourselves in with lack of players. I think there was a rumor, and. This is coming from our Discord server, so I don't know I don't know how reliable it is, and it is just a guy on Twitter, and do you know what I mean, just random stuff. There's a rumor that it's Walker, Diaz, Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Jesus, Bernardo Silva, Cole Palmer, Ake, and Lavia have all tested negative.
So you have to put them on screen, bro.
Yeah, so that is decent. That is decent.
But this is just a rumor, by the way.
Yeah, this is just a rumor. Yeah. So like, there's a guy called we've never done this before, innit? But there's a guy called Neats Quiet in our he's an ex-club member. He was an ex-club member last week, and he posted a lineup, his kind of lineup for it, and he's included the players that are rumored to be available, and he's gone with Ruben Diaz and. This is because it's like it's dash up. Basically, he's gone with Nathan Ake as kind of like a left back, Ruben Diaz and Rodri as the 2 centre backs. But we could maybe see like an academy player there. But I don't know what academy players are out. Kyle Walker as the right back, Lavia as the CDM, De Bruyne and Gundogan in the mid with them, and Bernardo Silva, Cole Palmer, and Gabby Jesus as the front three. Obviously, it's a mega injury, like it's a mega COVID hit squad, so it could be completely different to that. That's just going off the rumor that I was speaking about then. That could be that could be completely wrong. That it could be the opposite of them players, you know what I mean? So it's going to be disgusting, whatever team's out there. But I still believe no matter what team we put out there, we'll have enough to beat Swindon. Well, it might make it a bit more competitive, but I think we should have enough given how strength in depth.
I mean, if you go from what City have said, this is their official Manchester City statement, right? So, City manager and Lilo, I'm going to call him Lilo, innit? But it could be Lilo, I don't know. Both recorded a positive test on Tuesday. And remember, guys, it's only 7 days now, innit, in the UK. So I think that they'll be back for next Tuesday, which means they'll have a couple of days for training before Chelsea, which is obviously positive news. This brings the total number of those isolating for COVID-related reasons amongst the group. So this isn't just players, this is the group of 21. Of that, 14 are backroom staff and 7 first-team players. Now, remember, first-team players, this means the first-team squad. It does not mean the starting 11 of, you know, our strongest starting 11. So, you know, some of these players could be Scott Carson and Stefan could arguably, I know Stefan's already had it, but he could get it again. They could be 2 of the 7.
That could be 2 of the 7. They got 2 goalkeepers, could be a part of 7, then you got 5 left.
Also,
you know what I mean?
like when you say first team, what we're talking about? What about like the Cole Palmers, the
Cole
James
Palmer,
McAtees?
McAtee, because they're the ones that have been included in the first team. And they are training with the first team. So they are in the first team squad in training. So,
but this goes back to the beginning of the video when we was like, we're not going to be able to tell you anything because we don't know. You know what I mean? City have gone through this approach, which by the way I think is the correct approach. Although it leaves us a little bit like wondering of not telling people who's got COVID until maybe after the game, or if the player's happy with being, you know, with that information coming out, because ultimately that is like medical information, isn't it? You know what I mean? And if a player doesn't want that information going out to the world, then they should have that respected. So City have obviously been very tight-lipped on who's got it and who's not got it, and genuinely the only way we find out is if the player sort of comes out on like social media. You know, like I remember Ferran Torres when he got it. The reason that I'm pretty sure the way we found out from that is when he did it on Instagram and said, look guys, I've got this. So but we'll have to see who's got it, and obviously we'll find out tomorrow, and we'll probably find out quite early because we'll find out when like people snap the players going on the bus or on the train, depending on how they're going. So we will find out way before the game. You know, I think we'll probably find out like 3 o'clock. Like we'll probably know who's got it. But look, it's an interesting one, and the thing is, you know, this was always going to happen. This is not shock. This was always going to happen. You know what I mean? With this virus going round the way it is at the moment, you know, City, everyone in the Premier League, well, you know, not even the Premier League, everyone in life, you know what I mean? Everyone's going to have some sort of exposure, whether it's you or whether you know someone. And yeah, it's a shame. Of course, it's a shame, and we hope that everyone gets well and recovers well. But you know, you got to look at from a sporting point of view. You know, it's not come at the worst possible time. You know, it's come up for the FA Cup. We are playing Swindon. We have a strong team. We can cope with this. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for this because, look, I'm getting this Borrell guy who I've never seen before. You know what I mean? It looks like a solid Donny who's managing the team. That'll be interesting to see. And we'll see some academy players, no doubt. So I'm looking forward to it, bro, even if the squad is depleted.
Yeah, it's obviously, I love the switch up. I love the change. I love to be able to see players that we don't usually see. I am actually really buzzing for it. Do you know what I mean? It's not just a standard. And as well, like I said before, it could make the game a little bit more competitive. Going against Swindon Town, who obviously they'll be playing with their strongest team, and that I should imagine. I actually think when you were saying that about the timing wise of this, obviously we play Chelsea next week, so I think for it to come now is probably like the best time. I'm not sure how long these people who do have it will be out for.
I'm pretty sure it's 7 days. So obviously, it all depends, bro, on how bad they get it. Do they need time to recover? The official rule, I'm pretty sure, is that they can be back 7 days after they first get like the symptoms. So, in theory, everyone should be back like before Chelsea.
Yeah.
You know, whether they're able to, because you got to also remember, bro, they're not going to have trained for a week.
They're not going to have trained.
But then again, bro, these players got gyms in it. That means it's not like man,
they've got gyms
house.
In the house, innit?
It's not like me and you,
house,
bro.
Innit?
Where you know what I mean? We have to shuffle around each other's houses, you know, because our houses are small. These guys are living in mansions in the biggest flats in Manchester. They've all got gyms in the front room. They should be relatively okay. But obviously, we'll just have to say, and I'm sure we'll get updates as the week goes ahead. Look, I'm looking forward to it. You know,
I know that we don't know the team in that, but score prediction.
score prediction of a team that I have no idea that will play. However, I'm going to go along with it because it's funny. So I'm going to go 3-0 to City.
Yeah. I'm going 4-0 for up the Borello Blues.
Up the Borello Blues. We have absolutely no idea who's. We could be playing some under 15s, but we don't know, innit? But if you're a Swindon fan, you're low-key buzzing about this. You know what I mean? If you're a Swindon fan watching this, you know what I mean? You've probably got the best chance of beating us that you'll ever have, so good luck to you anyway. We'll be doing our live watch along. We are COVID-free here in the City Extra studio, so we are fine. So we'll see you tonight. Hopefully you can make it. Massive shout out to One Football for sponsoring the video. Go check them out. Link in the description. It is actually a mega app. It's completely free, and you really do help support the channel. Smash a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you tonight for the live watch along of Swindon Town versus COVID hit Manchester City. See you in a bit.